What's up? What's up, Witty? Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. This crazy. This is crazy. I wasn't expecting this. Shawn Porter retires. This is crazy. And when y'all come in the building, make sure that you smash on the like button. Smash the like button when you come in the building. Yes, sir. Smash on the like button when you come in the building. This is crazy. Number one facts. What's happening with it? What's good with it? Shawn Porter retires. This is shocking. This is more shocking than what Kenny did. But Shawn Porter retires. This is crazy. Let's talk about it. And when y'all come in the building, smash on the like button. Let me know you in the building. Hey, John Kramer, man, I'm telling you, bro, this crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, Shawn Porter retires. Edgar Robles, what's happening with it? Well, number one, he can't fire Kenny Porter now. He retired. And I'm gonna talk about it. Let's cook on this. It's late. Shit, I was about to go to bed. I was about to get ready to lay it down. I ain't even finna lie to y'all. But I seen that and I said, damn, let me hop on here real quick. Yeah, Mr. Reg J. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna talk about why Kenny did what he did, and like it's crazy, man. Like it don't make no sense to me. It doesn't make no. We got to give Terence Crawford his credit, but it doesn't. To me, I don't know. We're gonna talk about it though. We're gonna talk about it, and y'all smash the like button as you come in the building, because I'm gonna be on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna be on here long, but we're gonna talk about it real quick. Yeah. Talk about what Shawn Porter. It's crazy. The man retired, and the man said he retires. And then not only did he say that he's retiring, he said that he had planned to announce his retirement, win, lose, or draw. That's wild to me. So it actually really goes with exactly what Kenny Porter was saying. Kenny Porter said he would see him in the gym and he'd be looking at the clock like, man, I don't really want to be here. Like, bro, if I had known that Shawn Porter had 1 foot out the door, was ready to retire, bro, I would have been said he was going to get stopped. When you hear a fighter talking about that they're done, they only got 1 fight left in them, he should have been told everybody that. Bro, he should have been told everybody. You don't wait to no big fight like this and then announce your retirement, but say that you already had planned to announce your retirement no matter what happened, even if you had won and they had a rematch or y'all had a draw, that you were going to retire and you wasn't even going to take the fight. This man said that he had planned to announce his retirement after he fought Errol Spence, but he said he felt that he had 1 more big fight left in him. Bro, you're supposed to tell people that. Yeah, John Kramer, me too. Me too. But salute to Bud. I'm doing the show tomorrow morning, and I'm gonna break the whole fight down, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I thought about what was going on and all of that. But it's just crazy to me that you come out like now and say that you already had planned your retirement, no matter what the outcome was, and then how Kenny threw in the towel like. I'm gonna get into all of that tomorrow, but yeah, like I think that if you already had been planning on that you were gonna retire, like you supposed to let the people know that. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, I never ever, right? I never ever give a fighter a chance if I know that they already got one foot out the door and they ready to retire. I don't. Because to me, you're not finna give it your all. You already got one foot out the door. You talking about retirement. So he said he been doing this. Like, bruh. Number one, facts. And like I said, y'all make sure that y'all tune in tomorrow morning. I will be coming on tomorrow morning, and we really gonna cook. I'm gonna be on tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock Mountain Time. So that is 12 o'clock Central. That's 1 o'clock on the East Coast, and on Pacific time, that's like 10 o'clock Pacific time. So yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna be on. We really gonna cook about this. I'm gonna be on at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Mountain time. That's 12 p.m. Central time, and then that's 1 p.m. on the East Coast. So we really gonna get into this tomorrow. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I can't even really do the show because I'm so pissed off. And I'm not pissed off because, what the outcome was. I'm pissed off because of what Kenny Porter did. Like, bro, this is my thing. And especially if the man knew he was going to retire after this shit. Like, this is my thing with it, right? I haven't had picked Terence Crawford. I told you I picked Terence Crawford by decision. But this is my thing. You don't throw in no towel, right? You got to let them fight. You got to let them fight. Why would you throw in a towel on your own son when you see that he was more frustrated because he was getting wild and he was getting timed, right? Wasn't like that the man was out like that or staggering. He was pissed off and frustrated. The man had plenty fight left in him. This is a championship fight at the elite level. This ain't the amateurs. You don't stop no fight like that. But anyway, we're going to get into that tomorrow. Like I said, I don't even want to get started. But we got to give Terence Crawford his props. I did see a lot of things in Terence Crawford. I saw a lot of things I liked. You know what I'm saying? I saw a lot of things I liked in Terence Crawford. So I'm definitely going to give that man his props, but you don't stop a fight like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't throw in no towel like that. You feel me? And it was easy to see why Shawn Porter was getting caught, because he was getting wild because he wanted to get his lick back. If you his pops, you let him know. You let him know from the corner, like, hey, go back to doing what you was doing, what we talked about. Stop fighting wild. You can scream that shit from the corner. He gonna hear you. The man was just frustrated because he knew himself that he was getting too wild and he was getting caught. That's it. That's easy to come back and fix. That's crazy though. Like, to me, like, you don't stop no fight. You don't throw no towel in like that. Not at this level. This is the elite level. You let these dudes fight. If we had corners doing that shit, you'll never see great fights. That's what great fights are made of. But like I said, they had plans of retiring already. That's crazy. Crazy. It's 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds. You let your son go back to the corner and you let him know what he needs to know. You at least give the man a warning, like, hey, you keep fighting wild like that, throwing in windmill punches and getting caught clean, I'm gonna have to stop the fight on you, Shawn. So you either go back to doing what we practiced, what we worked on, stick to the game plan, or I'm gonna stop the fight. You don't just throw in no towel like that. You don't do that. Not at this level. You know what I'm saying? Sylvester 2011, what's happening with it? Mac 1, Judah, Cashman. But we gonna give Terrence, but I'm definitely gonna give Terence Crawford his credit. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. No doubt about that. But come on now. What are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? What are we doing here, Kenny? Like, bro, that's some crooked shit to me. Like, you don't do that. And then Kenny Porter, he just so he just so soft, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you got to respect your dad and stuff like that, but you wouldn't feel in that, bro. Like, don't try to act fake in front of the cameras and act like you wouldn't. Come on now. Oh man, that shit crazy. Like Kenny Porter, man. I'm lost for words. I'm lost for words. Like, bro, you don't like what level are we at? This is the elite level. If you're gonna be stopping fights like that, you don't even get in the sport. That's what the sport is about. When you get to a fucking elite level, you let them fight, and you got to let them show greatness. Why would you get in a sport like this if you're gonna stop the fight like that? Why? You don't. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he's really, really jacked up, like he get up and he's staggering around, and then you stop the fight. But you know what I'm saying? He was just getting caught because of his mistakes. Now, like I said, one thing I did see in Terence Crawford is the motherfucker sharp as a tack. He's sharp. He's very accurate and he's sharp. But he noticed that Shawn Porter started getting frustrated and he started getting wild because he's trying to get his lick back. That was an easy fix. Shawn Porter, he got stopped because he stopped using his ring IQ. He stopped using his brain. That's why he got dropped. He was just getting caught. He was going down too low, first of all. You know what I'm saying? So, it's crazy. We'll talk about it tomorrow. We'll talk about it tomorrow because definitely you don't do that. But Shawn Porter, what y'all think about that? He said that he's retiring and that he already had planned to retire no matter what the outcome of the fight was. He said if he had to have a rematch, if it was a draw, he said he wouldn't even took the rematch because he already had planned that he was retiring. It's crazy. That's confusing to me. And of course we're gonna hear it. Oh, he proved that he gonna stop Spence. That's a much different fight. Styles make fights, and Spence is a southpaw that fights way different than Shawn Porter. Plus, he's more disciplined than Shawn Porter. A lot more disciplined than Shawn Porter. And Shawn Porter was disciplined for much of the fight. He just, I don't know. It's crazy. Like he just something snapped and he just started fighting wild. He just got reckless and he was getting caught. Yeah, he got reckless and he was just going in there with that windmill shit, leaving himself wide open. And you can't do that against a fucking precise puncher like, you know what I'm saying, like Terence Crawford. He's going to catch you. Because what he does is he sits back, you know what I'm saying? He'll stay within that mid-range and he's watching everything you do. And he knew he was going to start catching Shawn Porter because Shawn Porter, he got wild. He got wild and he just ditched the game plan. That's definitely not the best fight that Shawn fought. Definitely not. He didn't. He didn't stay disciplined. You know what I'm saying? He didn't stay disciplined when the late rounds came in. That's just what it was. It's not the, you know, and different styles make fights, and that's the wrong way to fight. You know what I'm saying? That's the wrong way to fight Terence Crawford. He's dropping his hands, going in there. Wow, you're supposed to go in there. You're supposed to keep your hands in tight and go to the body, right? Go, bum rush him, go to the body, and then come up top. But he wouldn't even put. He just threw his defense out the window. So yeah, it's crazy. He got into a motherfucking backyard street fight. That's what he was doing. He turned into a backyard. He just left everything, ditched everything, and turned into a backyard street fighter. Of course, the man gonna catch you. But yeah, you don't. But anyway, like I said, what y'all think about him retiring? That's what I want to know. What does everybody think about Shawn Porter retiring and saying that he already had planned to retire no matter what? You know what I'm saying? What y'all think about that? It's shocking to me, like I said. That's shocking to me. How you go into a big, huge fight like this, knowing that you're going to retire no matter what, but you don't mention it to nobody? You don't mention it to nobody? Because you got to mention that to let people get a right assessment of you. You know what I'm saying? No, we didn't, because you wouldn't. But anyway, Scotty, salute to you. Salute to Scotty White, World Combat Sports. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. Oh yeah, you definitely got to give credit, and you got to congratulate Terence Crawford. Like I said, Terence Crawford, he showed me his sharpness. That's what, like, the thing that I learned about Terence Crawford is how sharp of a puncher that he is, how accurate that he is. You know, that's what I learned about him. In the mid-range, he's more accurate than I even thought he was, right? But it's crazy though that Shawn Porter is retiring and said that he had. See, now people are gonna flip this. Now, everybody watching, right? Like Scotty, you know what I'm saying? And everybody gonna try to flip this, that Terence Crawford retired Shawn Porter. But Shawn Porter, he clearly said that he had planned to retire, win, lose, or draw. That he had been planning to retire. That's what he said. But everybody gonna flip it and say that, you know, he got beat down so bad by Terence Crawford that Terence Crawford retired. When that wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying? The man just, I mean, come on, it was 2 rounds left. Yeah, he was getting time, and he got caught. But he wasn't fucking done. He had plenty of fight in him, and he was frustrated because he knew that he was getting wild, and that's why he got caught from his own mistakes. At that point in time, it was nothing that it was at that point in time, it wasn't even so much of what Bud was doing. It was that he was getting frustrated, and he was just he just ditched the game plan. If you do that, you're going to get caught. You can't go in there against an elite fighter like Bud Crawford and just fucking say, fuck it, I'm going to just go in here, windmill with my fucking head up in the air. You can't do that against fighters like this. But yeah, we got people like Scotty White, you know what I'm saying? Scotty, World Combat Sports. This is the type of shit that Scotty loved, because, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna stretch it and say that, you know, so this is what we gonna have to do. Just keep it 100. Like, you know what I'm saying? We haven't gotta, like, we gotta give Terence Crawford his credit, all the credit in the world, but we don't gotta stretch it and act like, oh, he's lying. He was never he was intending to fight on. No, the man said that he was gonna retire no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And to tell you the truth, shit, it don't have nothing to do with it now, but I had Shawn Porter up on the card before he got dropped. Before he got dropped the first time, I had Shawn Porter up on the cards. If you want to keep it real. But Crawford turned it up, and Shawn Porter, he got wild, and that's what happens. But much respect to Terence Crawford for sure. The man sharp as a motherfucking he's sharp as a tack. But and salute to one. You know how they gonna try to flip it, one. You know how they gonna try to flip it. You know what I'm saying? You already know how they gonna try to flip it. But yeah, I had Shawn Porter up, definitely. I had him up. But I also saw that Bud was starting to catch him. I also seen that Bud was starting to wait on him, and he was starting to catch him. You know what I'm saying? But I did see, you know what I'm saying? I seen Bud was waiting on him. I seen Shawn Porter. I don't know, man. It's just like when you at that level and you going 10 rounds, you don't let your fucking IQ be the reason why you start getting dropped. That's what it was. He stopped, like he just ditched the whole game plan and he just started fighting fucking reckless and wild. But you okay, a lot of people say, well, he fights like that. But you can't fight like that and forget your defense. Go back and watch it. He head straight up in the air, arms flailing everywhere, and he wasn't even fucking coming and putting his defense. He wasn't even putting his guard back up. Man, you gonna fight like that, you gotta stay honest. You gotta stay tight, you gotta stay honest. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, what really shocked me, like I said, is how do you retire? And then, but I understand if you retire, but you saying that you had this shit planned out already? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. Jay Chestnut, what's happening with it? And the thing is, fighters get caught. Fighters get caught, especially at this top level. You get dropped, you get up, and you continue to fight. Like the man showed that he like that's what really pisses me off, because he showed that he was cool. He was just more frustrated. If you a real trainer, you get your son's attention while the referee's counting, you let him know. Get back to the game plan. You're getting caught because you're fighting wild. Get back to the game plan. Stay honest. Simple as that. But why did that man throw in that towel? We're going to talk about that tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to talk about why he threw in the towel. We're going to talk about what Kenny Porter had to say afterwards. We're going to talk about, Errol Spence and, of course, Bud Crawford. We're going to talk about Bud Crawford finally in public calling out Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? And salute to Bud Crawford. He finally called out Errol Spence. And, yeah, he put him on notice. But we're going to talk about Errol Spence basically showing that he accepts that challenge. But salute to Bud Crawford. Salute to Bud. The man is sharp as a fucking tack. That's one thing. He do have a lot of flaws, but you know what I'm saying? The things that he does well on offense, It covers up for his flaws. So salute to Bud Crawford, man. He showed that, of course, we already knew that he's a real dog, but he showed that he for real. He showed that he for real. And he showed that he stays calm and he know when to turn it up when he has to. And that's what we saw. You know what I'm saying? That's what we saw. But we're going to talk about it. We really going to get into it tomorrow. Like I said, tomorrow morning, I'm going to be on at 10 o'clock Pacific time, 11 o'clock Mountain, 12 o'clock Central, and 1 o'clock Eastern time, right? 1 o'clock on the East Coast. So yeah, we really gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? We really gonna talk about it. Y'all smash on my like button. Smash on my like button before we get up out of here, and make sure that y'all tune in tomorrow, because tomorrow we really gonna cook on this. But yeah, and I'm out. You know what I'm saying? We gonna cook on this more tomorrow. I'm too pissed off to even talk about this shit right now because I'm not digging what Kenny Porter did. You dig what I'm saying? But anyway. Salute to everybody that came through. Hit that like button. Y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again. I'm gone.